What's up, dudes? Today is the craziest day in the English calendar because we start messing around with time itself, by moving clocks around. Basically, to try and maximise the amount of light we get in the summer, we put our clocks forward by 1 hour at 2 in the morning on the Sunday when it happens, Sunday the 27th in this case, which means we lose an entire hour. And some of my clocks have changed themselves and some haven't, and it's only an hour, but it's killing me. So I thought I would do a kind of update video. It's for my benefit as much as anyone, because I don't suppose people were really sitting at home thinking, oh my god, what's happening in RaincloudGaming for the next few months. But I've got a few different plans, and I guess this will help me kind of organise my thoughts, not just for the future of RaincloudGaming, but for the future of my day to day, because it's just this time thing has left me confused and anxious. So yeah, that's what this video is about. Before I get going with the updates that I want to talk about, just wanted to give a quick shout out to a YouTube and Xbox Live buddy of mine who's been a big supporter of this channel since it began, especially the Street Fighter and Sonic and Panzer playthroughs that I've done. Danny Cybar, he's got 2 channels. His original one, Danny Cybar, I think it's called. He's got all kinds of different Street Fighter content. He's done character weeks with Hakan and Rose. He's got some really funny rage mail videos where people have obviously raged at him and sent some good old hate. He's done some fan art, which is really cool. It's like original kind of drawings, reinterpretations of designs of different characters. A lot of other stuff too. So that's a really cool channel. It's got a newer one as well called Cybar Area, which has got breakdowns of combos by different characters, Street Fighter characters. There's a Fei Long one, as I recall, and a few others. So if you're into Street Fighter, if that's why you're watching this video, I'd really recommend checking those channels out. I'll put the links in the description. Right, so RaincloudGaming. Basically, my priority at the moment is to finish uploading the Panzer Dragoon Saga playthrough as quickly as I possibly can, because it's like 15 hours worth of footage on my laptop, which takes up a lot of memory. That's one reason why I'm focusing on that at the moment. And also, I've currently got this thing where I can upload longer than 15 minutes, which is really useful, because otherwise the Panzer stuff will take for absolutely ever. But I've heard that some people have had that taken away, and I think you get it by being a good little boy or girl in relation to copyright, which is hilarious, because breaking copyright is pretty much all I do. But anyway, for some reason I've been given this thing. It's really useful, but I'm kind of scared of doing too much stuff with music and whatnot before I've done the Panzer playthrough, in case I get this taken away from me through some kind of violation. So it'd be a real nightmare if I got that taken away and then tried to upload the remaining like 7 hours or whatever of this playthrough. So that's why I'm doing a lot of Saga stuff at the moment. But once that's done, there'll be a lot more variety again on this channel, which is what I want. But once the Saga playthrough is done, I will be going right back to the Geometry Wars, Street Fighter, and other playthroughs and challenges that I've started, but I was doing before the Saga stuff, so I haven't forgotten about that by any means. And that's really why I wanted to make this video, just to reassure anyone who's subbed to this channel to watch something in specific. I will be following on all the stuff that I've begun. So firstly, that means Street Fighter. Since watching the really good Guide to Ryu that Air did on Cross Counter, I've gotten right back into playing Street Fighter again. Like, I went away from it for a bit because I was getting lazy. I'm a lazy person, but I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun with it again now. And I've been getting 2 kinds of matches, 2 kinds of sessions really, in endless mode, because I stopped playing ranks because I was getting too obsessed with points, which was causing me to play conservatively and not learn anything. Whereas in endless, I'm much more relaxed and enjoying it. So I've been getting 2 kinds of endless mode sessions, basically either against really good players who I learn a lot from and I get destroyed by, but that's fine, or else really salty players. And both make for good YouTube videos, I think. I've been getting taunted loads recently, and I know you shouldn't get wound up by that, but I always do. I always bite, and either lose or end up winning and taunting back. It's pretty stupid, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. So I've got quite a few sort of rage mail, salty taunt videos to be putting up, and also some more mature, good Street Fighter combat to be putting up. So there's that coming. I'm still playing a lot of pacifism on Geometry Wars. I got a bit burnt out by pacifism videos while doing my 40-minute kickboxer pacifism thing for my 100th video a little while back. But I absolutely love doing the Geo Wars videos and putting music to it and whatnot. So I've got another Leaderboard Assault episode coming up soon. Another Raincloud's random Geometry Wars generator episode coming up. And Geometry Wars themed Professor Raincloud's Laboratory of Intrigue episode. God, when you say it out loud, it sounds pretty nuts. So lots of Geo Wars coming up. Unfortunately, it's only pacifism because I really don't enjoy the other modes. I used to, but I just plain suck at them and it's frustrating to play, so I've given up on everything apart from pacifism. I'm sorry to anyone I might have said I'd do Deadline, but it's not going to happen. So there's that. What else? Zelda, Twilight Princess. Man, that's taking ages to do, to put videos together. I mean, I've played quite a lot of it. I've done Forest, Death Mountain, and the Water Temples. And now I get to choose, I think, whether to do the Ice Temple or the Desert one. And I'm going to do the Ice one because the Desert one scares the crap out of me. And I want to have a big swinging, like, stone thing to smash the skeletons with that you get from the Ice Temple. So anyway, I've already recorded more than I've put up. I will be getting onto that. I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll be doing that once the Saga thing is done. Looking further ahead still, I'm going to finish off my Sonic playthrough. No one's really watching that apart from Danny Cybar, so cheers, dude. But I don't do this for views. I enjoy the creative outlet, and I'm going to play the games anyway, so I may as well record them. So I've got Sonic. I think I've done Sonic 2, so I've got Sonic 3 and Knuckles to play, which happily is actually my favourite of the entire series. I think some people kind of rag on Sonic 3, but I don't know why. I think it's brilliant. I love the bigger levels. I think all the levels are brilliant, are really good. I think the special stages are very enjoyable, and I think the storyline is quite moving, and the way it's done, and the big, what the hell are they called? The Super Emeralds in Sonic and Knuckles? I don't know, but we'll all be getting reacquainted with the terminology once I get onto this, because I'm going to play those games and I'm going to enjoy them. So there's that. I'll go finish off the last Mario Kart Double Dash video. Another great game. Great game. I wish I could do the Mario Kart SNES videos, but my awful capture card really doesn't work with the SNES. Like, it lasts for about a minute until the sound and video go completely out of sync, and it looks awful. So that's not going to happen, and it's a shame, because I think I'm probably, in fact definitely, one of the all-time greatest Mario Kart SNES players there's ever been. What else? Panzer, there is going to be more Panzer for sure. Once I've done Saga, I'll take a little break. But I've started playing just in my own time Panzer Dragoon Auto, which I bought an Xbox original for, because it's supposed to be backwardsly compatible with, or forwardsly, I don't know, with the 360, but it's not. It crashes during the third episode. So I bought an Xbox original, and it's a really good game, really good. I don't know if Panzer fans get a bit snooty towards Auto because it's not on the Saturn, and if they do, I can roll with that. But yeah, it looks different. Obviously, it looks a bit more sort of shiny, I guess, because it's on a more powerful console. It's a very difficult game. I've completed it on normal before, and that was really hard. And what I hope to do is play it on the hardest difficulty and get good grades all around, you get graded on the levels. The other problem I've got with that game is that I've got the original Xbox pad, which is absolutely enormous, and the buttons are all skewy. I don't want to have to buy a pad just for this one game. I've already bought a console for it, but I've got quite small hands. I don't know if I can play that game with that to a high level with that pad. We'll see. Looking further ahead still, I do want to have Dreamcast games on this channel. I own a Dreamcast, but it's a really unreliable console. Previously, I had a buddy of mine who fixed it for me, and then he moved away and it broke down again, and I tried fixing it, and you better believe that broke it even more. I think it's now beyond repair, so I need to get a new Dreamcast. I really want to have Shenmue footage on this channel. It's my all-time favourite game, Shenmue 2. And I'd like to have sort of Power Stone, Metropolis Street Racer, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. These great games. Virtua Fighter 3 I've got on there. I'm thinking of getting Virtua Fighter 5 actually for the 360, just to make some more use of my stick, Tournament Edition stick, than on Street Fighter. Hopefully I'll get around to doing that. And I'm always open to doing something different. I kind of am flirting with the idea of doing some Alan Wake stuff. I was a little bit disappointed with that game, because it plays quite similarly to Resident Evil 4, but it's nowhere near as good as Res 4. But at the same time, I think it's a really ambitious game. It tells its story in a very interesting way. I doubt I would do a playthrough of it, because it's no point. Maybe I could do something fun like a montage. That's the other thing. If I get an idea for a montage, then I'll just go ahead and do it. I really liked. It's quite stressful, quite difficult, but I really like doing Monkey Ball and Dead Space montages I've done. And I might do an Alan Wake montage or something if I can think of a good idea for it. So I think that's pretty much all the plans I've got right now. So just to reiterate, there'll be more Street Fighter, more Geo Wars, more Twilight Princess stuff on the way, and anything else I think of, I'll be putting up. I've also got a Black Ops related collaboration coming up. I mean, I don't play Black Ops one bit. I don't really enjoy it. I really enjoyed COD 4 and Mod 2 to an extent, but I'm just not really a first-person shooter kind of dude. But I know plenty of people who are, and I've got a fun idea for a Black Ops video, so I'll be doing that fairly soon, I guess. I've also got an idea for Resident Evil 4, one of my all-time favourite games again, that I think will take me years to actually get around to doing. So we'll see about that. Anywho, I guess I'm running to a close here. I hope this video doesn't come across as too ego-y. It's not as if I'm someone like Cnan is with hundreds of thousands of subs to be reassuring about the ongoing productivity of this channel. But at the same time, some people have subbed to this channel, and I'm really grateful to those who have. And if no one watches this video, then it's just been 10 minutes or so of me talking to myself, which is one of my favourite activities. So I guess this is Mr. Raincloud of RaincloudGaming saying, please, British government, stop pissing around with our time. I know it's just an hour here or there, but it could become a habit. It could get to the point where every month we start moving time around, and eventually the Earth itself clocks on and starts spinning slower or faster to try and compensate. And then you've pretty much, all life on Earth gets extinguished. And when that happens, you're done. And as El Presidor, surely the greatest video game commentator of all time, will tell you, when you're done, you're done.